This is Outdated, and welcome to episode 29 of Mass Effect. We're going to continue our time on, I've already forgot the name of the planet, but the one that Benezia is hiding out on, where we had just cleared Peak 15, and we're moving on to, Rift Station. And now my dogs are acting up. Of course they are. But you know what, we're just going to move forward. I can't really do anything about it. So here we are at Rift Station. This is where we left off. Doing a quick check. We don't have anything to do with the squad or anything like that. So we might as well move forward and see what we can find. In we go. Novaria. That was the name of the place we're in. Novaria. We're going to go ahead and continue to work our way through this. Oh god.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
I'm a Spectre.
My
Just
name
love
is
saying
Shepard.
that.
I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You did well.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Okay, let's go ahead and investigate this facility.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
How secure are you?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
You survived somehow.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine lab. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Cool. What do they do here?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Okay, let's go into aliens.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Okay, fair enough. Let's talk about the hot labs.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
The bugs came from the lab?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Okay, what's the facility like?
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. Understand?
Okay. I understand, man. You gotta protect your people. Let's talk about your staff.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. We made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
And Benezia.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Okay, I think that's it.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Move along!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay, so wanted me to talk to somebody. Are they through here? The Volus. There's a Volus here somewhere to talk to. Oh, hello. Where are you? Nothing I can use. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. We got some people to talk to here. Hello, guard.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Okay, what about you?
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Yep, sure I am. What about you?
What?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrays. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Okay. She is annoying. I'm gonna go with inconsiderate much.
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Yeah,
That's
she's
all I
trouble.
know.
I have a feeling she's trouble. Let's talk to Patosi.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement, I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Okay, I'm not interested in buying anything at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Talk to them, talk to them. Oh, do that. Oh,
What? No!
I think he's the one that survived.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
I know the feeling. I beta test a lot of stuff. I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and then I can't really talk about it. But mine isn't, genetic experimentation on alien bugs. But and I don't want it to be. Just saying. All right, you don't like it here?
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Let's go to the hot labs.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Okay.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Okay. Situation here?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Sorry. Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Of course. Restricted area. Medical bay. Alright, this is where they said the dude I was on for was. So let's see. You know, when I did this before, I don't even remember talking to these people, so I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now. Alright.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
We don't need anything right now.
Very well, Commander.
Okay.
Logging you out.
Oh. Okay, good enough for me.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I can help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
I fixed her.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need more to help.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species.
Dang.
Forest B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, well that's good. Not sure how I feel about this, but if I can help the sick people, then I probably should. Okay, I still need to go talk to the Volus guy. Alright, just looking to make sure there are no other... Oh, what is this? Oh. Quarters, but there's stuff to open. I'll do it. I really need to do something about all this crap I'm picking up. I just don't really want to like eat up an episode, and I know I've got enough stuff I can deal with now. Okay, this is not where they are. That's the tram. So it must be this way. Well, you know what? Yeah, this is the only place I know to go. I don't even see the Volus guy anywhere.
Warning. One-step protocol is active.
That's your secret code, really? That was not the plan. That was not the plan. Let's go. Okay, that was bad. Let's load a save. See, these were all okay, that was a mistake. This just in. That was a mistake. We're gonna go. Okay, that was an autosave. Let's try that one. Hopefully that's not where they were shooting at me. Alright.
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
Okay.
You and me both.
He had said something about an elevator. Was this it? Okay, something definitely went wrong here. So I know one thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste my time talking to a bunch of random folks. Check in here. I know I need to talk to a Volus. Maybe this is where the Volus is. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's see where this takes us. There he is.
You came to find out about that, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Tell me about the aliens.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
How did they get here?
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Been waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Tell me about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Okay. your survival.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. When the alarms went off, I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces.
Ugh.
Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Help me beat them.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Okay, that's fair. Benezia.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Okay, thanks for the help. 2 random scientists. Let's go ahead and open this. Thank you very much. More stuff that, oh goodness. I am probably gonna have to come up with something here. Let's see, what's this? 2 maintenance area. Let's see, let's go ahead and check out the maintenance area. Authorization required, fair enough. I want to say I came in over there.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel. There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Okay, I am going to have to find a way to get in there. That's where I need to go. So let's head back. There's a green. Oh, that's the merchant, okay. Medical, okay, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you very much.
Gotta smoke? We're all out.
Sure you are. That's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious. Alright. Alright, did I check this room? Apparently I did not. Alright, let's do that. Well, I had to go through all 4 buttons that time. I will take that stuff. Once I hit 300, I'm maxing out, so I'm going to have to start ditching some stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's head back this way to where that guy was. Maybe he can let us in. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. This is it. He's still here. Let's see if he can... Or actually, it might be from here that I need to go. Let's talk to him, see if he can tell me anything.
Something you need?
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. If something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. Got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Okay, so how do I... Was it out here then? We're gonna try. I just want to find the elevator, and then once that happens, I'd like to just like that'll probably round up this episode, and then the next episode we'll actually go down to the hot labs. I have a feeling that's the hot labs. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's the way down. Okay, so I think this is a good spot to number 1 save. And number 2, end the episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect. If so, please like and subscribe. For episode 30, we're going down to the hot labs. So I will see you then.